This dial watch from Breitling has been raising many eyebrows in the watch community recently, but why is this? In today's video, I will be presenting you the Breitling SuperOcean 42, which is one of the luxury Swiss watchmaker's flagship models and is a staple for the brand. I will also be comparing it to the iconic Rolex Submariner and showing you a budget alternative. Stay tuned as this will catch you by surprise. Also, if you like Breitling and other luxury watch brands, please consider subscribing to this growing YouTube channel of mine where I review a wide range of timepieces and keep you updated on the new releases. Now, let's get into the review. The SuperOcean comes in a well-sized and contemporary 42mm case size, which will suit the average wrist very nicely and doesn't look too big. It's also not too chunky, coming in at 13.4mm thick, which is pretty much the bang average for most automatic divers. The case is made from stainless steel and has been polished with great execution. The high polished crown and bezel accents contrasts well with the more modestly polished case and lugs. Compared to the Rolex Submariner, it has a very similar style case as they both share pretty much the same lug design and shape. Moving on to the dial, a classic black backdrop is featured, which helps elevate the rest of the accents on the dial. There are also a wide range of different colours, which include a classy blue and a bursting orange, which is awesome. The hour markers are very legible and are coated in a good quality luminous paint, which you can definitely see as when it's in the light, the greenish tinge is quite present. The indices themselves are also very chunky and would be easy to read whilst diving, as the 6, 9 and 12 hour markers provide a good reference point on the dial. A vibrant red arrow on the seconds hand is featured, which makes this piece pop and contrasts as well with the more subtle minute and hour hands, as well as containing a handy minute marker on the inside of the bezel. The bezel itself provides an extra timing function for when you are deep sea diving or timing everyday things. Compared to the Submariner, it has a similar dial, but there are a few key features which separate the two, such as the larger indices on the Breitling and the inclusion of the red hand. Now, behind the movement is a fairly solid automatic movement. Breitling have used their Breitling 17 caliber, which is pretty much code word for the ETA 2824, which is an iconic Swiss movement used in a wide range of different watches. It has an average 38 hours of power reserve, which isn't great and beats to a decent 28,800 vibrations per hour. However, this movement is pretty accurate as it has COSC certification, making this a reliable and tested luxury Swiss chronometer. This means that the SuperOcean will only lose around -4 or +6 seconds per day. However, the Breitling 17 movement is far inferior to the Rolex, as the Submariner has 72 hours of power reserve plus an accuracy of only ±2 seconds per day. There are also a wide range of other specifications that the SuperOcean has to offer. A stainless steel oyster style bracelet is featured, which suits the case well and is of good quality too. But once again, the Submariner trumps over the SuperOcean as its oyster steel bracelet is of better quality and is more refined. Yet Breitling offer different strap options for this piece, which includes a cool branded black rubber strap to further elevate its diving characteristics. Speaking of which, this piece has a very impressive 500 meters of water resistance, which can be used for deep sea diving and is far better than the Submariner's measly 300 meter rating. A screw down caseback and screw in crown gives the Breitling its great water resistance. The SuperOcean also has a cambered sapphire crystal, which further protects the piece from any scratches. Coming in at 5,750 Australian dollars, this piece is great value and is worth pretty much every penny. This is far better value than the Rolex Submariner, as they usually go for at least over $10,000. But if you want a luxury Swiss automatic diver from a reputable brand which is under $2,000, I heavily suggest checking out the Longines Hydro Conquest. This is a magnificent alternative to the SuperOcean and has some very similar and impressive specifications. Click the video on the screen right now to see a full review on this piece, where I talk about how it is the best affordable luxury watch on the market today. Additionally, click the other video on the screen right now to see more Breitling related content. Make sure you subscribe to this growing YouTube channel of mine, plus like and comment on this video if you found it informative. Thanks for watching and see you later.